Hey everyone, Neon Trades here. Today we are making our weekly review about our last trades in this week. In the start of the week, we made our analysis for our trades in the week, and now we are made our review. Okay, this is a pretty nice week for me because we only made 3 trades, but it's true trades in about break even, but the last trade is paid to our target of the week, which was 80% in an account of 100k. Okay, so let's talk about our 3 trades. Here I have our reviews of the week. So let's just explain my strategy a little bit. I trace a trend in a daily. So we have a daily here, and I draw this downtrend here in a daily, and then we trace our regions of interest, and in these regions we look for this pattern here. So if you have a downtrend, we wait the price come to our region, and then when we have this pattern here, just let me complete. Yes, so when you have this, I make short around here. Okay, so this is our pretty simple strategy. Okay, so let's go to our trades. We made 3 trades, and this week we passed in the phase 1 of a challenging funding pips. We buy our challenge in a Sunday of the previous week, and we pass in Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday we passed with only 3 trades. We made the target, which was 8%. So the next week we use the phase 2. Okay, so we have these 3 trades. Of course, in trades I made more than one entry. So NZD USD we have 2 entries. Okay, GBP CAD we have just 1 entry. Euro USD we made 4 entries, but it's 4 entries, but only in 1 trade. Okay, so let's talking about our trades in Euro USD. So Euro USD we have this downtrend here in daily, and the start of the week we trace this region right here about the last hours. So the price is around here in Sunday. So we trace here, and we are waiting for the price come to this area to make sure again, or if the price keep down, we will trace a new regions about here, but the price come back to our region we draw. So when price comes here, we made our short position. Okay, so it's about this region right here. Just let me trace again. Yeah, we have this region right here. Okay, and we made our trades right here. So we wait for the price make this pattern here. It's happened around here. So if we trace here, you can see a pattern I want here. Okay, so when the price reject this previous high, it will happen in this candle right here. It's happened here. I make sure in the low of this candle, so you can see here I went here around here. The price take 2 days, I think, to continue down. I went through here, and the price do not move in this day. The start of the next day, the price go up and make a new pattern for me. So I make another entry. So you can see the price make this movement right here. So I made a new entry right here. I went to the first entry, which 2%, and the second entry I went with more 1%. Okay, so I enter right here because this new pattern is happening here. In my trading plan, my risk management, I can enter with 3% max for trades. Okay, so I enter 3% in the first entry, and then more 1%. It was 3%, and then price it start go down around here. I already making 2% in this operation because it's about 1.5% in this trade, and 0.5% in this trade is about 2%. And then I went with more 1% when the price make this new high right here. Okay, when the price make this high right here, I went with more 1% here, but my stop it's about in this area, so I went to 1%, but my stop is about here, so I already have no risk for this operation, and this operation it's about half of the risk, so the risk. So I can wait with more 1% because my risk of the operation is 2% in total. Okay, so I went with more 1% here. Let me trace, and the price, when the price make this pattern here, I think is the 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes we have this pattern right here, like you can see. We made it here. We made this high, and I went here around here. Okay, and when the price you have the red news in this candle, I think. Yeah, we have PMI. I think I don't know what news this was. No, it's not PMI. PMI is on Friday. Thursday. Yes, we'll have unemployment claims. Okay, so we have news in this candle. In the news, my stop loss is around here. In news, the price did not move and then make this high again and reject this previous high. So I make 1% in this candle. When this candle close, I enter around here, and my stop is around this high right here. So my risk, I start with 3%, but when my stop is around here, my risk is about 0.5%. So it's a nice way to increase your profit, making this type of entries, you know. So when I went with more 1%, my target of the week is in this low right here. I have a 8% target in the week, so I just put my take profit fixed. Okay, so my take profit is around here, and the price come down. The next three or four candles, the price my take profit. I think it's a good entry. It's if I don't have a target of the challenge, I will close, I think two or three positions, and keep another position to take a new lows around here. But we'll only have to make 8%, so I put a fixed take profit. So this is a good entry on Euro USD. It's paid, just let me see how much we want on Euro USD. Yes, in USD we have a 6,000 in just this trade. So it's a really good trade for me. The first trade of the week we made is in NZD USD. You have this analysis on NZD USD. We have a uptrend line, uptrend in daily. So I will wait for price come to this area right here, but I trace a little region around here because the price have one touch point, two touch points, three touch points, and we have this moving average around here. And if the price come to this area and made our pattern around here, you go up, not to wait till the price come here. We can make a long position around here. I traced that, so we have this pattern right here in NZD USD. We have this area right here. No, this. So we have this pattern right here, and my first entry is about in this candle because we have this previous low right here and reject. So I make my entry around here, but the person keep go down. My stop loss is about this low right here. Okay, so I went with 2% in this first entry, and then made a new pattern for me. So I went here again when the price rejected this previous low right here. So I went with more 1%, totalizing 3% in this operation of risk. And then price starts go up. I made I think 4% in this trade when the price is around here. So when the price made this uptrend here in 1 hour, I trace I draw this line here to make my stop loss. So when the price and the candle in 1 hour close below this uptrend, I will put my stop loss below the low of the candle. So this candle closed below this trend line here. I put my stop loss here. My stop loss of the first entry it's about break even, and the second entry it's about 1% of the profits. So we made 1% in NZD USD, I think. NZD USD, yeah, we made 1%. Break even in the first entry, it's around here. We have this break even, and the second entry we made 1%, like you can see here. If I do not close my trade, I will stop, but I close my trade here because it makes sense for me stop here around here. But if I do not have entry in USD, I can enter around here again because made this pattern for me again. So of course this candle is new too, is news, red news. So but I can enter around here too to make to catch this movement right here. Okay, so I let's pass this entry right here because I already entry in Euro USD, and how these two pairs have USD, I do not enter in two pairs with the same currency. Okay, but yeah, it's a nicer entry too. Of course, I really be more comfortable if I wait the price come to this area, but of course this is a daily candles. I think if it come to this area, it's about 2 or 3 weeks. But it's okay. It's more comfortable for me wait for price come to this area. But like I say, I draw this region right here because of these previous lows. So it's a nice entry too. More risky entry, but it's a nice entry. I think I managed it very well when I stopped right here. Of course, it's not the profit I want because it's already paying 4% and I close with 1%. But but I think it's a nice entry, because when the price goes in my direction, I can make 6 or 7% in just one trade. So making this way of trading, it's about my trading plan, so it makes a nice results for me. And the second trade we made this week is in GBP CAD. Let's make our daily analysis in GBP CAD. Yes, we have a uptrend in daily, so I will wait for a price come to this area right here. The again, more comfortable for me is waiting price in this area. It was right now, but I went around here because we can trace this region right here. Let me see, yeah, this region right here, but it's a risk operation, because I need to wait till price come to this area. But like you can see, I will have a few candles in this area, so I pay attention in this area too. So let's see our entry right here. Okay, so in GBP CAD we have this movement right here. Here it's a good entry for me. We can enter around here, but I didn't catch. So I wait price goes up, goes down, and then when rejected this low right here, I make my entry right here. Okay, I make my entry in this region right here. I think it was in this candle. Yeah, I think it was in this candle. Just let me see. GBP CAD. Just let me take USD and put GBP CAD. Yeah. 1 hour. Yes, I enter in this candle. Okay. Just let me delete this down here. Yeah, so I entered around here because of this movement right here, this previous low right here. When rejected this low, I entered, I think in 15 minutes. Yeah, I entered when in this candle when rejected this previous low. So in this trade, like you can see, the price do not move the way I want. I lost the second entry right here. If I made this entry, I think my profit is about 1 or 2%, but I lost this entry right here. Like you can see, is made a new pattern for me. Like you can see, is made this pattern, so I can enter with more 1% here, but I lost this entry. I don't know why, I just lost. And price starts to go up, and I closed this trade because news, we have we will have a CPI in GBP. In this area right here, I close in the end of the day, because we have the start of the next day, we will have a CPI. So the end of the day, I close this trade in this area because of red news. Okay, so I close it around 6 p.m. here. I think I close here. I close because of news. Of course, if I let my trade, I can make some profits or around here, but it's new for me. When you're trading new, you are just a gambler. So I close this trade because it's a very important red news. So I close right here and made 0.8%. Yes, 0.8%. So I close right here because of news. I think I do the best trade I can do in this position. So I think it's a good trade too. Of course, I can. Yeah, I think I cannot do nothing different. So so it's a good entry for me. Because we have a uptrend line, I do not make short positions. Of course, we can see our pattern right here, but I always based my trades, my directions of my trades in daily trend. So it's okay. It's a good week for me. Of course, in the other pairs, I lost some entries, like in Euro NZD. NZD, we have a really nice entry around here in this candle, like you can see. I draw this region right here, like a nice region to entry. So in Euro NZD, we have this movement right here, yeah, this movement in here. We have a down trending daily, and the price make this movement right here. So this is a nice area. I lost in Euro NZD. It's a good entry for me too. And of course I lost another entries, but my risk management is a very important for me. So I want to make 1 or 2 or 3 trades per week. So yeah, it's a good week for me. We passed in phase 1 in just 4 days. In funny pips 100,000 K in challenge of funny pips. We pass in 4 days. We have just 3 trades, and it's really a nice trades. We don't have a loss in this week. Of course, here show 1 loss, but for me it break even. So we have no loss in this week, and it was a nice week. After that, a little later today, I will post the video explain my risk management to pass in phase 1 challenge of the pips. So if you can watch, I think it's a good way you can pass in your challenges too. So that's it. Thanks guys, see you next.